Our staff put the kids first. They work beyond just the capabilities of that family or that child to really make sure that they achieve their full potential. Our staff see the possibilities when others see disabilities. I think that's what really separates us, is that our staff go into a family's home or they have the families come into our center, and instead of seeing a disability, they look and they see the skill sets, the possibilities, the work that they can do with the child to really help them to accomplish and be successful so that they can achieve all that life has to offer them.
A classmate of mine named Cynthia Stocking and I discovered that there were no services for small children with disabilities in the community. This was back in the beginning of 1973. We started in September with 3 children, 3 volunteer nurses, including myself, and $100 from the rector's discretionary fund to buy snacks for the children. We had outgrown the space at the church, so we moved to our current Ando facility in 1986.
When Stephen was born in November of 1985, he was diagnosed by the next summer as having cerebral palsy. A month later, he was here with Roxanne Nickerson as a therapist in early intervention. One of the biggest takeaways from Stephen's time at the Professional Center was learning social skills with other people who also had challenges.
I had people who were coming to my house on a daily basis and just walking me through everything. They did an awesome job holding my hand and just giving me all the information I needed and equipping me to advocate for my son.
The family is, and the kid are they're the most important people of the team, and they really do all the work, and we're kind of the supporters of the cheerleaders and the coaches.
When we came to the Professional Center for Child Development, we actually didn't have a diagnosis for my son yet. He had just turned about 18 months old. We went to the pediatrician and expressed all of our concerns regarding his developmental delays, and we were then referred to the PCCD. It was this first day of his 2x2 group. He was crying because he didn't want to be separated and had never been left anywhere before, but I felt this confidence leaving him here with people that I knew cared about him so much, knew his needs, and knew how to work with him and understand him.
I got to go ahead and become involved in the community at the Professional Center for myself. So I went to some of the workshops, I went to some of the family events they had, and I got to meet a lot of people. And those relationships, I think, are the most important thing that I've got out of the Professional Center. I'm still, 20-something years later, able to pick up the phone and call any one of those parents.
This organization is very responsive to the community needs, and those community needs are ever evolving and changing. I look forward to continuing to meet that demand, to really work with the families to understand what barriers they're facing and to work to eliminate them. That means increase in programming and opportunities. It means understanding how the therapeutic interventions are changing, and to make sure that our craft is always at the front and at the best level possible.